Good evening, folks, and welcome again to the next video of my aviation channel, where we'll be discussing a little bit of ground school. What I would like to discuss in this topic is concerning meteorology. And you know, there are obviously a whole number of subjects, subheadings under that. But I would specifically want to talk about saturation. So, what is saturation? And as it says, air that can't hold any more water. And this is exactly what it says. Any more water causes droplets of water. And if you think about it, it's exactly what it says. Saturated means to be filled with capacity, or to fill a bucket of water to the brim where the bucket cannot hold any more water vapor, if you want to see it from that point of view. So from the next topic is concerning the development of saturation. So from this, the first thing that we're going to talk about when saturation develops is the amount of water vapor in the air and the temperature of the air. First, we're going to talk about the amount of water vapor in the air. So this is the ability of a pocket of air to be filled with water vapor. Correction, water. Until that space is filled to its capacity. So next up is the temperature of the pocket of air. And that what happens is that, remember, on a hot day, air expands. So for hot air, that has the ability to hold a lot of water. As the day progresses, remember that it's going to start cooling down. In other words, cold air contracts, thus holding less space for holding any water. And this will cause water droplets. So now we come to the diagram in order to explain saturation. What this shows us is that at 50% or water vapor, which is on a hot day at 30 degrees Celsius, that this pocket of air has expanded, and it's going to keep on expanding and fill up with water vapor. But look what happens when the day progresses. So going from 50% water at 30 degrees Celsius, it has now started to cool down. We're at 20 degrees Celsius. This pocket of air has now started contracting, which now holds 80% water. So can you see that it's got a dramatic difference to at 30 degrees Celsius and then at 20 degrees Celsius. Now, can you see that this pocket of air has now contracted and cooled down significantly to where it's at 10 degrees Celsius, that it's reached, that it's really shrinked. And this pocket of air now holds 100% water. And can you see that any more water vapor is going to cause water droplets, and that is why rain forms. So you can now see from 50% water going to 80% water to 100%, that everything has now developed to the point of saturation. Fellow aviation fans, I hope this has made some sense to you. Remember, I am not an instructor, and that's obviously going to be a long journey towards I come to that level. I'm still in training, but I just want to present something to you out of interest of what I have learned in ground school. And I hope that you have learned something out of this. Please do comment on this video, and I would like to have some constructive criticism of how I can improve this and of what you would like to see next. Until then, take care.